This actually did happen to a real person, and the real person is me. I had gone to catch a train. I was a bit early. I had gotten the time of the train wrong. I went to get myself a newspaper, a cup of coffee, and a packet of cookies. There's a guy sitting opposite me, perfectly ordinary-looking guy. It didn't look like he was going to do anything weird. Now this, I have to say, is the sort of thing the British are very bad at dealing with. There's nothing in our background, upbringing, or education that teaches you how to deal with someone who, in broad daylight, has just stolen your cookies. You know what would happen if this had been South Central Los Angeles? But in the end, I did what any red-blooded Englishman would do. I ignored it. I tried very hard not to notice the fact that my packet was already mysteriously opened. That settled him. Having not mentioned it the first time, it was somehow even harder to raise the subject the second time around. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice it doesn't really work. The thing I like particularly about this story is the sensation that somewhere in England there has been wandering around a perfectly ordinary guy who's had the exact same story, only he doesn't have the punchline.
'Cause he gets up in the morning and he goes to work at 9. And he comes back home at 5:30, gets the same train every time. 'Cause his world is built on punctuality, it never fails. And he's all so good, and he's all so fine, and he's all so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively. And his mother goes to meetings while his father pulls the maid. And she stirs the tea with counsellors while discussing foreign trade. And she passes looks as well as bills at every suave young man. 'Cause he's all so good, and he's all so fine, and he's all so healthy in his body and his mind. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively. And he likes his own backyard.
Yeah, well, occasionally, actually, there's one story I put in this book, which I wanted to put in print, because it's something that happened to me a long time ago, and I've told the story pretty regularly now, with the result that other people are beginning to use it. So I wanted to put it in the book to say, hands off, guys. And this is actually the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me, because I don't understand the sense it's meant to make, and so I try to share that sense of complete bafflement and bewilderment with the readers.